The man just lightly touched the elevator handrail, but as soon as he walked out of the mall, the coffee in his hand fell to the ground with a loud slap. Then he felt dizzy. His legs went weak, and he collapsed to the ground, white smoke rising from his mouth. A woman nearby quickly rushed over to ask if he needed help, but before the man could speak, white smoke began to come out of her nostrils as well, and she collapsed to the ground. Soon, people on the street began experiencing the same thing. Faces turning red, lips blackening, white smoke rising from their faces, falling to the ground one after another. At this moment, a woman seemed to figure out the cause. She warned the others not to move. The people who heard her stopped in their tracks, and indeed, they were fined. The police cordoned off the scene, and the doctor, along with his assistant, arrived at the bodies, but surprisingly, the doctor confirmed that they all appeared to have died naturally. A curly-haired woman volunteered to have her blood drawn for research, so the doctor took a sample at that moment. He noticed stains on her hands, and the assistant suggested they might have come from the elevator. The doctor then had the elevator inspected, and what they saw shocked him. This wasn't a virus. It was a lethal nanorobot device. The device could continuously inject nanorobots into the human body. When a person moved, the nanorobots inside the body would activate, causing spontaneous combustion. The doctor needed a living subject for research, but everyone else feared moving and triggering the nanorobots, so no one wanted to volunteer. At this point, the curly-haired woman stepped forward, stipulating that if she died, the government must take care of her family. The experiment officially began. The doctor was using the woman's blood to develop an antidote. Just as the experiment was about to yield results, the woman's body temperature began to rise rapidly. In less than 10 seconds, her temperature reached 105 degrees F. The woman lay uneasily on the lab table. All the surrounding equipment lost power, but she slowly calmed down, and her temperature dropped. Subsequently, the instruments returned to normal. The assistant asked in disbelief how she had done it. The curly-haired woman shook her head, and the doctor explained to the assistant that it was likely her mental strength controlling the molecules, slowing their movement, which allowed her body temperature to decrease.